Hi everyone, back again. I'm going to walk you through the steps for how you can actually import in your assignments from last year into your current year course. This is a big time saver, especially if you are one that have added a lot of details in the actual assignment. This can save a ton of time. So I'm going to click on the button that says import. This is going to start to feel familiar because up at the top we want to select our school year, so 2018-19. It's going to default to me, and I want to make sure that I select the right course. Now, over here where it says marking period, if I don't use any of these filters, I'm looking at a lot of assignments for the entire year. So it's helpful if maybe you want to just look at what you gave in semester 1. So you try to bring it down a little bit so you're not looking at quite so much information. So I'm going to scroll through here, and this is where it's helpful to have a calendar handy and kind of know what you're doing. All of these dates can be changed, but it's helpful if you try to get the date somewhat correct. So I'm just going to select, I know I'm going to have a test, I'm going to have reading, I'm going to have a quiz 1, and oral presentation. So I'm going to select those 4. I need to have an assigned date. So I know that we're starting in August, so I'm going to go here and maybe I'm going to assign it on August 19th. I'll put these all as August 19th for assigned. And then I know that my due date is going to be sometime later that week, so I'll just put in the 26th for now. Starting off with a lot of assignments. And then I can see at the bottom if I have multiple sections, it will allow me to apply that to a different section as well. And then I'll click on Save. An assigned date is required for each assignment being imported. Oops, I missed one. Well, that was a good example. So I'll do this, and I'll do the 26th again. Okay, now I should be ready to go when I click on Save. Perfect. So here, again, because it hasn't happened yet, if I click on Future, here are my assignments, and from here it's very easy to go in. If I click on the little edit pencil, here I can go back in and I can make any changes that I want. So it's automatically going to pull in what I used last time for my grade book. So that's something to keep in mind as well, my abbreviation and my points. But here I could go ahead and make changes when I wanted to do that. Okay, and then I can click on Save. I actually am over now in Mr. Trudell's class. I'm going to use him as my sample. And I did the same process where I walked through the import and I selected a assignment that I wanted to pull in. And I just want to show you, because he teaches multiple sections of the same class, when I go out here to my assignment tab and I click on the little edit pencil button, this is again where I can edit all my assignment details. But if I scroll down to the very bottom, this is where I can actually change the due dates. So the import process can work for multiple sections, but then from the assignment tab, that's where you can actually edit the assignment and change the date. So chances are these would not all be due on the same date because there are multiple sections that meet at different times. So I could just simply go in and change the date to something else and be all set. If I click on this again, just to highlight, I think I've brought this up before, but it's a nice feature. This lets me know when the class is scheduled to meet. So the items in blue let me know that Physics G period will be meeting on the 26th, 27th, 29th, and 30th. So it's a nice feature if you've never known what those why it was blue. Hopefully now you know. So I hope that was helpful. Again, at any time during the year, I can go in and import. So even if I wanted to import one at a time, it will still save you a little bit of typing, especially if you have completed a lot within the description area. So it'll save you that much more typing. I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and see you soon.